Matt Durney. Where the heck are you? You usually do your meditation in your apartment. Well, if you could hear by the applause, I'm at the leadership retreat with all of our student leaders, and we've been having a discussion on outreach and social media. And I'm really happy because to do this today, because the gospel readings fit super well with like the themes that we have been talking about. For instance, on the retreat we've been talking about courage and how the courage to invite people, and not just like your friends or your family, but to invite people that you normally wouldn't ask, or that they might reject you, you know. And that fits super well with the gospel this weekend. We see Jesus. It's a story of how he calls his first disciples. And his first 4 disciples, Peter, James, and John, and Andrew, they're all fishermen. So you might be thinking to yourself, like, what's so special about fishermen? You know, they're just normal people. But in Jesus' day, they were very unique in that they're really hardworking, super busy, that they worked year-round, day and night. Like when they weren't actually fishing, they were mending nets. The other thing was that fishing was a family business, you know, and so your father was a fisherman, and then you learned it, and then you taught your son. Like you were set. Like it was hard in getting out of that. We see Jesus. Fishermen probably would have been the last people that Jesus should have picked. You know, they were busy, they had other things. It was they probably wouldn't leave. But Jesus, he takes that chance, and he calls the first disciples to something more. You know, basically saying, like, if you think fishing is awesome, you know, follow me and I'll show you awesome. You know, something more awesome. But leaving everything behind is really hard. It was tough for them, and it's tough for us too. You know, like usually it's not our families, but it's, you know, something like leaving behind greed or lust or apathy. You know, like it's a tough thing. It's even tougher, especially for our student leaders here, is in calling other people to something more, just like Jesus did. I think of my own life with my brother and my mom. It took real courage, like at first, to invite them to something more. One time they went to adoration with me after not speaking to them about faith things for a long, long time. But when I did, I was so happy, and they loved it. And whether it's our roommates or professors or friends, we have to do the same thing. So take courage, have no fear, and invite people into something deeper. Amen.